Okay. Sleep and Slurp. Hello, everybody. What up, everybody? It's Guitar Smith here, just hanging out, chilling, just playing some Gardenscapes on my tablet. Well, okay, it's a tablet slash laptop, and I've got a little tiny little mouse for it. So, yeah. And hello, my dear. Hello, Squigs, my friendly advisor. Gizmo, what are you doing? I have dogs, and they're bugging me. Okay, they're just gonna... So, yeah, I don't really have much to do, so I'm just playing games, watching nothing. Well, I was watching YouTube before I started this, but yeah. We have 3 people joining. Hello and welcome in. Oh, no, 2 now. Okay. I guess they don't like me enough. I'm sorry. I'm sorry my content isn't, fucking staying worthy, so I'm sorry, guys. These fucking eyelashes are hell long, and I'm a white boy. I've got some long ass lashes, and no one can tell me otherwise. Anyways, Squigs, how was your week going so far? If you can't already tell, there's a pup on my back, and his name's Rocky. Wait, no, Chip. Rocky. Okay, yeah, it's Rocky. Like, wait, Chip. No, wait, it's Rocky, guys. I'm always behind. Thanks to my friend Elliot, I'm behind on video right now. Like, I was supposed to post while at con, but he hadn't messaged me back. Yeah, I know. So, Sack Anime is tiresome. Like, if you can't already tell, I am tired. Like, I'm still super tired. Everybody's like, oh, it's an understatement because you haven't had any sleep. Hello, welcome in. Hello, I'm Tyler, but I call myself Guitar Smith because I'm too fucking lazy to change the stupid name. Not stupid. Okay, it's more of I can't figure out a name to change it for. It's like I could be, hey, what up, guys? It's TJ underscore Kawaii Panda. So yeah, my content on my Facebook, not my Facebook, but my YouTube channel. Everybody's like, oh no, your content's amazing. It's like, oh yeah, but y'all don't even watch like at all. I am gonna die because I don't know what I'm doing with my life. No, howdy. Hello, Mega Geek. I know exactly who you are. Hello, my friend. I'm not trying to go into a British accent. I just do sometimes for no reason. I love how one dog leaves, another climbs on my back and sits there. Oh, we have 4 people now. Hello, welcome in, guys. Hope you are having a good day. I just wasted that for no reason. Anyways, so I don't know if there's something in my eyebrow or something in my eyelash. Oh, something in my eyelash. Would you look at that? Something was in my eyebrow. Alright, so I honestly wouldn't be surprised, guys, both Squiggles and Mega Geek, if there was just a bunch of bots in my fucking live streams, because you know what? No one likes my content enough to even want to subscribe, so it's Gucci Bros. I still haven't edited my video. I need to record my script, and I need to finish a comic episode that may be 4 to 5 pages long by Saturday. Oof, child. Oof. I think that's one of the main reasons why I don't like animation, because it takes forever and it's torture. But it's fun in the long run. My eyes hurt extremely bad. I only don't like it because it's just one thing. I just think it's like a real tedious kind of thing. It's like, I don't think I have the patience for it. What? What you doing, Butters? Oh my god, this is Butters, guys, for all you that didn't know. Oh, this is how I get to find out whether or not Mega Geek is here. Do you have an off switch? I'm gonna stay up all night and day so I can fix it and get back on track. Hey, I respect that, bruh. Like, I respect that freaking hardcore. It's like, I am willing to suffer just to get it back. Like, I respect that. Okay. Ow. My ribs hurt today. Yeah, it's raining through prostate gland. Is that the on switch? See, that's the easiest way to tell whether or not my friend's here. So, yeah. But anyways, we have a 3rd member. Hello and welcome in to this live stream. I'm sorry if it's a bit boring. I'm not really doing anything. I'm not doing something special. This is just one ordinary live stream with me chatting with you guys and checking up on you and seeing how you guys are all doing and how your guys' weeks have been going. Like the dork I am, I'm not gonna fail this early. I was like, hell yeah, that fucking dedication though. The dedication though is amazing. Hello, Butters. I have Butters and then Gizmo over there. What? Go lay down. No, you can't lay right there, baby. She's trying to lay right here in front of me. She knows she can't. Here. No, Butters. I don't know what she's doing. Back up. My thigh itches. My back. My back. My pussy and my crack. I'm sorry. I'm weird. Oh, my neck. My back. My pussy and my crack. Build dog house. Plant flowers around the creek. Oh, we're back to 2 people. Oopsies. See, I don't like that because it doesn't look good with this, but if I do this, it looks okay because it matches this. I don't want to sketch pause though. You got this, my dude. Ooh. God, these dogs. I can't find the right words. It looks like paradise. Back up, Butters. Oh, that's why. You know what? Y'all bitches can kiss my ass, dog. I don't know who's on my back. Oh, we got Dale this time. I'm like, who's laying on my back? Sue. Oof, lol. Still straight. Oh, God. Something happened. Something went down. Ow. Quit it! Guys, you should invite friends to watch the live stream. I'm sorry. Playing game. I'm playing Gardenscape on my computer. It's not a computer. This is a tablet. On my tablet, I'm playing it's a tablet / computer, which is why there's a little mouse. He's a little mouse. He's a teeny little mouse. I freaking love it because it's so tiny and it works really well. Like, I'm loving it. Like, I spent $2 on this damn thing. Like, yeah, $2. And I am in love with it. It's really good. And I'm actually fairly interested. I know, like, it's a tiny little baby mouse, and I love it, because, okay, so I'm very particular about my mouses, because my hands are relatively small, and, as we all know, I have teeny hands, so this makes it really easy for me to hold it, because it's so tiny. Oh! I got Chip jumping on my back like he's fucking Godzilla. I met you in California. Oof. No! Go that way. So, yeah, I'm not doing much. Just chilling out right now. Getting really irritated with my game. Oof. Oh. These dogs are kill. Like, are gonna kill me. I want to know why you feel. Chip, back up. Anyways, why did you there? No, we're not gonna lay on the back. Yes. Oof, my butt's not a jungle gym. I'm hungry, but I ate a cheeseburger and a chocolate bar, and I'm trying hard to lose weight. Honey, you're fine, BB. You're Gucci, bro. I'll kick anybody's ass that tells you you're overweight. And I said that to Kayla, too. It's like, I will kick somebody's ass. Okay. Hello, welcome in. I saw that there's a third person. Okay, I suck at this game. I haven't played in forever, so like I'm tired, but hey. Beauty is pain, bitches. Oof. who's on my back? So if Chip's right here and Dale's right there, then that's Rocky. Rocky's fucking fat ass. My back is starting to hurt because there's a puppy on it. A fat puppy on it. For a second, it was like 3 mini lions. Man, you're old. Ooh, we got 4 people. Hello, welcome in. All of you, I guess I could say. Hello, welcome in. Feel free to chill and talk amongst yourselves and whatnot. I'm doing it because I have horrible knees and back. I'm low-key having... That's an interesting, thing. I've actually never heard somebody do that kind of stuff. But that's interesting. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. Ripley from Alien 3. Man, you're old. Hello, welcome in, 5th person, or somebody who is new. Oh, somebody left. Ow, my ribs. Ow, my ribs. But fuck me up. My back hurts like hell, but no one gives a fuck. And I don't know why I'm randomly singing this. 'Cause I'm extremely weird. And I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm being jumped on by doggos. Okay. Me and my mom are about the same weight. We're having a contest on who can lose the most weight by the end of the year. Oop, I knocked down my iPhone. I make enough to like do that. So I can do that. This. Find a way. And if you can, it's always every day. And for some reason I completely fucked up this thing. Oof-a-doof, oof-a-doof, oof-a-doof. I got a mutt's ear. I grabbed one of the puppy's ears. No, it's not puppy. Big house. It's funny, I've only ever see 2 of you here. It's like the studio couldn't afford another X-Men. I don't have another game on this. So, okay. Y'all want a sneak peek of something? So, may I help you, Rocky? What? Look at what the fuck. I can't see it. Okay. So, y'all want to hear my story? I want to peek a sneak. Y'all's want to hear like the first what? 3 peek a sneak. Okay. Yeah, y'all want to see well, not necessarily see, but you guys want to hear my what? So y'all want to here's the select all, copy. Somebody messaged me. Who messaged me? My dork friends. Okay, anyways. So I actually, from the 3 people that are here, would you guys like to hear my first 2.5 chapters? I haven't decided what I wanted to do with the 3rd one yet. Or yeah, chapter 3. One of the names from my chapter should be Lost Cause. Okay. What is going on? Mutts are jumping on my back. How about you, Mega Geek? You want to hear it? I named new. Reload or clear. Clear content. Sure, okay. Back. Allow, but back. Cancel. On. I'm waiting for my text to show up. So it's okay. Now it's back to 2 people. So it's Mega Geek and Squidly, who are always literally here and love it. Oh, hello. Welcome in, lovelies. Alright, so I don't know if you guys... That's a tiny mouse. Yes, it is. It is a very tiny, tiny mouse. And there's a Dale, and then there's a Rocky, and over here's the Butters. What? You want to say hi to everybody? Yeah? You want to say hi? Oh, Chip wants to make an appearance. Okay, back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. That's it. Okay. Oh god, we're not playing this game. I hate when it does this. It's like, we're going to be a dick and not load. There we go.
Chapter 1. Oof. I happened to be sitting alone hoping that everything would be alright, that nothing bad could happen again.
Sorry,
but I was right, it wasn't going to be okay.
Hey guys, so sorry if this isn't... Also, before I forget, this story is called Dark... I actually forgot the name of the story. It's been that long. I haven't, looked at it in, forever. Chapter 1, Lonely Days. Oh, the Dark Fang. That's what it is. It's called the Dark Fang. And this is chapter 1, Lonely Days. The Lonely Days. Somebody's like... I'm being spammed right now. 1 second, guys. I know, they started a live stream. Oh my god, stop sniffing my thigh. Okay, so, I cleared it out. So, I'm gonna restart for everybody. Okay, so chapter 1, Lonely Days.
I happened to be sitting alone hoping that everything
Sorry about the audio,
right,
guys. I don't know how to make it sound better.
But I was right, it wasn't going to be okay. The fear of the death of my parents when I was little drenched my body in fear. I could never get out of it, not even if I tried. It would take me moving on and finding love to move on to live life again.
I like the theme of it,
I was too scared to think I could. I didn't want to get hurt like last time. That day was the last time I tried to love someone, but now that I think about it, I don't know what love really is or feels like. It killed me inside to think this all. I have too many deep scars and bruises that will last till the very last breath I take on this terrible place called Earth, whether or not I could stand it. I had the heart to find love, but I just thought it could be nothing.
I could read this out loud, but do I want to? Do you guys actually want to hear me read my own story aloud? Because I will. So that's going towards Squiggles and Mega Geek because they are currently on this live. Oof, I'm being stepped on by very heavy doggos. No, the keyboard. Look how I could use the pad and I could also use my mouse. Yes, oh my god, I feel it. Yeah, this story is so freaking hard. So we've got one person saying they don't mind. What about the other? I'm just gonna play it till I get the answer.
I had the heart to find love, but I just thought it could be nothing and that I was just too scared to put myself out there. I've thought for years, why would someone love a monster like me, too hopeless to be brave? It has been 3 years since I had at least one drop of blood. I had been so terrified to even go to school.
Before I forget, this is a spin-off of Vampire Knight. Ish, somewhat. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I like the storyline. I just basically took the storyline, like, oh, or no, like an academy, and then like, yeah, it's basically a spin-off. So, anyways, back to this.
I had been so terrified to even go to school. I go to a.
Give us them author notes. I hate my shit. I don't know exactly what author notes are, but let's just say the shit sucks. Like, okay, so basically, here's a quick synopsis of like this story. So basically, this is about a girl telling us, the readers, about like her life and like how she met this guy named Matt. So we have two characters. We have Lily Anderson, Lily Monica Anderson, Matt Anthony Peterson. Yeah, Peterson. Hold on, it's been a while since I've actually read this myself. So, Matt Peters. So he's Matt Anthony Peters. I haven't really entirely figured out the middle name for him yet. But anyways, don't slow this promotion again. Double take on reading that place. Don't show me again. Anyways, so she so far like through chapter 1 and chapter 2. Chapter 1, she tells us about what happened to her and like that day, like the start of that day and how it was. And then chapter 2 typically it goes into her like talking about like herself. Like she starts introducing herself. She's like, I didn't like introduce myself. I'm sorry. Or was that chapter 3? Hold on. Oh no, she continued talking about her day in chapter 2, and then chapter 3 it said chapter 3 is called A Little Insight. So yeah. I'm a bit of a freaking weirdo, and I don't know what is. This is like, Like, I feel like the story's good. It's just
I had been so terrified to even go to school.
Sucks.
I go to a school called Blood Rose. It was a schools for people like me. At night they had classes for the vampires that were pure.
Ugh, I thought I fixed that. I thought I fixed that a long time ago. I go to a school called Blood Rose, but it was a school. Oh fuck me. Oops. And I can go into here, right? I want to edit this. Wait. Oh. Can I edit this?
It was a schools for people like me. At night they had classes for the vampires that were pure bloods or non-pure bloods. They also had classes for the humans during the day. Lily Anderson is a pure blood and was in the night class. The humans never really asked why the school was called Blood Rose. I have been lying to my teachers when they asked me if I had any blood.
I'm gonna get really mad, so I'm gonna like fix this audio shit, and it's gonna bug me if I don't. Edit text. There we go. Text to speak language 70%. I hate when that happens to you. My trick is making crying mistakes on purpose, so when I actually make a mistake, it's not noticeable. I know, right? Okay, edit speech. What?
I have been lying to my teachers when they ask me if I had any blood.
Pattern. Okay. Regular expression. Case sensitive.
I have been lying to my teacher.
I don't know what I'm doing. Huh. So I am audio. Let me play music in the background. Start. Oh, fuck me. Audio. Okay, audio for each voice. There's no music. Change voice or language. View.
This is an example of speech synthesis in English. Do you like it? This
No.
is an example of speech. This is an example of speech synthesis in English. This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
Hold on, sorry. I'm trying to. No! Whoa, I did not. English in Australia, English in the United States.
This is an example of speech. This is an example of speech. This is an example of. This is an example of. This is an example of speech synthesis. And this is an example of speech. This is an example of speech synthesis in English. This is an example of speech synthesis. And this is an example of speech synthesis in English. This is an example of speech. This is an example of speech synthesis in English. This is an example of speech synthesis in English. This is an example of speech. This is an example of speech synthesis in English. This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
Found it.
I have been lying to my teachers when they ask me if I had any blood. They normally just say, "Are you sure or okay?" For me, they know not to ask, mostly because of what happened. None of the students know of my situation. Well, that's because none of the other students care about a person as pathetic as me, so I thought. One only thought chapter 2. That next day I had chosen to go to school. One and only thought. One and only thought chapter 2. That next day I had chosen to go to school.
Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. So, right now we are listening to my story and yeah. So, comment down below if you'd like me to restart. If not, I'll keep going and I hope you guys enjoy at least somewhat of it. Low battery. Why is my phone? Ugh. Okay. Phone. Fine. Be jerk. Anyways,
that next day I had chosen to go to school since I had missed 2 months already. That was bad even for me. Well, I didn't really care much that I missed any school for that matter. As a matter of fact, it didn't faze me whatsoever. Thanks to the fact I had nowhere to go, I didn't think school was all that good for me. For a girl who struggles with life, who never knew her parents, and to top it off, I have never had any friends. It's just as hard as forgiving people for what happened to my parents. But today my one and only thought was to start the day and get it over with. But as slow as it dragged on, someone walked into my life. So this is what happened. I was sitting at lunch by myself like normal, and this boy named Matt Peters walked up to me. At first I thought it was just a prank and that his friends told him to come talk to me. So what's a nice girl like you doing sitting alone? Matt says as he sits down. I sat there frozen, not knowing what to say. He was the cutest boy in the night class. What was I going to say to keep him from running off? All I could do was look up at him and say, am I being pranked or something? He simply looked at me and says, why would I do that to a nice girl like you? I was shocked at what he said. I never thought I would hear anyone say that to me ever. I started to blush as I looked into his beautiful hazel eyes. Well, if you put it that way, then it's not a prank. From there on, all I could do was blush and wonder, does he really care? Does really care about me? He looked at me like I was the coolest person in the night class. He looked at me for a moment or two, then he finally spoke. So when did you start coming to this school? Well, it's been 3 months since my foster parents died, so about 3 months. It must have been hard for you to live on your own, he says, putting his hand on mine. Yeah, it's been rough, but I deal with it. I scratched my head with my free hand. Are you sure that you can handle this? He says as some girls walk up and try to pull him away. No, I'm talking to. I'm sorry, what's your name? He says, looking at me with a kind smile.
Alright, guys. So, I would, finish this, but I feel like if I finish this, you guys are gonna get, you guys are probably bored. I'm tired. I want to sleep, but hey, I want a video. I want a live stream. Anyways, I want to live stream and do stuff and talk with you guys. So, I could continue reading this if you guys would like, or I could have the tablet read it. It's really up to you guys. It's nice to listen to. Thank you. My story, I feel like my story is, really bad. The story behind it, I love it. I love the stories behind the characters. I gave them good stories. Why does it keep saying low battery? You're at 8% phone. Why do you keep saying low battery? I don't quite understand it. Hello and welcome in, the 4th member. I am your host, and we are listening to my story.
No, I'm talking to. I'm sorry, what's your name? He says, looking at me with a kind smile. I looked at him, smiling with a slight giggle. It's fine, but I'm Lily and your name is.
He holds out his and said, I'm mad. I shook his hand, smiling, somewhat hiding that I hadn't been feeling good. He looked at me a bit worried. Are you okay? You don't look too
He
good.
looketh at me.
I panicked and tried to lie. Why, yeah, I'm fine. You know you're a bad liar, right? He says with a slight chuckle.
Back off, Butter.
Oh well, hey, I have to go. I said that as I stood up. When I stood up, everything started to go black. I stood there for a second or two, not knowing what would happen next. And the next thing I knew, I started to fall to the ground, passing out. He catches me yelling, someone get help. The girls laughed as he picked me up. She's just faking it. He glares at the girls. Does it look like she's faking it? He pauses for a moment before responding, never mind, I'll handle it. He got up and ran to his room with me in his arms. There was one thing that separated him from the rest of the other kids, teens, in the night class. He was fascinated with practicing medicine, being a doctor, which I thought was really sweet and kinda cute. He had everything that you might find at a human doctor office. But he wished he was like the other kids, humans. As time passed, I slowly started to wake up. I could smell the wonderful scent of a fresh breeze.
Okay.
It was amazing. I have never thought that the fresh breeze could smell so sweet.
Now this part I really want to read because this became my literal favorite part of the story. Like, I actually really love this song part. So so as time passed, I slowly started to wake up. I could smell the wonderful scent of a fresh breeze. It was amazing. I had never thought that the fresh breeze could smell so sweet. It was like going to the beach for the first time, smelling the warm breeze. Anyways, I slowly started to sit up, quite confused, and the room was unfamiliar, but there was something inviting about it. It had that type of feeling, like it was welcoming, that no matter who you were allowed in. You were allowed in. The walls were painted with a very lovely shade of blue that faded into a green, kind of like a wave on the ocean, but on a wall. To my left, you could see a window as the light of the wonderful sunset shined through. But to me, it wasn't like just an ordinary window, but it was like a bay window that you could sit in and watch the colors of the seasons go by. Among the bay window, there were seats, or as I called them, pillows. They were a nice teal color with black accents. It all was so inviting. I couldn't help but smile and want to sit in it to forget the problems of today. It was like I never had any troubles or any worries, like it all was washed away. But when I slowly started to realize I myself did have problems, troubles, and worries. But then I decided that maybe if I sat there in the window, maybe I would feel better about it all and forget, at least for a moment, things weren't so bad. I got up and slowly started to walk over to the window, hoping I wouldn't pass out again. I sat there for a good 10 minutes, looking outside as it snowed. Those wonderful snowflakes as they fall to the ground. I gazed farther and farther out there, looking at the people walking by as it fell around all of them. They were so happy amongst each other, but soon enough he walked into the room, seeing that I was awake and rather confused. He ran over to me, still wondering why did I pass out. Oop, I almost lost my spot. Why did I pass out, and what caused it to happen? He had that kind of look in his eye, like he knew deep down I wasn't okay. But it didn't stop him from speaking. You're awake? That's so wonderful. I was so worried about you. I looked at him almost in tears. You were? He looked at me he looked at me still very worried and said, yes, why wouldn't I? I'm not like any of those heartless purebloods or non-purebloods or even the humans that go to this school. I hugged him when he said yes. I didn't feel invisible anymore. For once, someone actually cared. I wasn't that girl everyone walked by not knowing who they were. You're the first person in so long to actually care, let alone notice me. He hugged me back almost in tears. I've loved you since the first day first day you arrived to the school. My eyes widened as tears ran down my face, wondering, is this a dream or is this real? You have? I hugged him more, only saying a few words. He pulled me onto his lap, pulling me closer into his embrace as he started to cry himself. The next thing I knew, I was crying in his arms. The warmth of his hug gave me a nice cozy feeling inside, like it was the like an answer to an like he was the answers to my prayers. An answer to my prayers. Is what I meant to say. I can't believe you love me. You're the only one who hasn't called me a freak. Like I said, I'm not heartless like the others. I actually care. He says in tears. My happiness was overwhelming. I couldn't stop crying till all of a sudden the room started to go black again as I passed out. He sat there wondering, did she faint from the crying or did she pass out for an unknown reason? Shit. Fuck. I just lost my place. Oh, he wanted to know more, but what was he going to find out? He picked me up and brought me back to his bed and laid me down. And this time he laid with me, and hoping sometime soon I would wake up, but soon enough he fell asleep. Chapter 3, A Little Insight. Now before I continue with the story, I'm going to tell you a bit about me. Now where shall I start? Oh, I know. My name is Lily Monica Anderson. I am 23 as I tell you the story. You could call it a love story, one of those sad sob stories that get you crying to the last words. To the last word. It's up to you to decide what it would be. But as I was saying, I'm 23 during the story. I'm 23. I'm 23 and during the story, I was only 17. Yes, I know, a young woman on her own with no family can be tragic, but let me continue. At the time, I was living alone in the academy dorms till I met Matt. For a while, I looked at all the happy people and wondered why wasn't I like them, and how could I be like them? Keep in mind, this is before I met Matt. Anyways, like I was saying, I didn't understand what I thought I was doing wrong. I was a very innocent child, and still to this day I'm a very innocent woman. But the concept of the word is used rather lightly. I have a family and I am happily married to Matt. But at that time I did not have much to hold on to. I had no family, no friends, nor place to call home. It was hard to look at a world that I thought never loved me. Now I bet you're wondering about my parents, my parents and my foster parents, and how they died. Now that you will have to wait to hear more of the story to find out. I know the anticipation is or could be killing you. Well, sit back and just keep reading. You will soon find out what happened. But as I was saying, that day was like no other. Now back to the story. That next morning, I woke up next to him sleeping. It was peaceful and quite nice. I sat up, not recalling what happened last night. As quickly as I sat up, he woke up and looked at me, rubbing his eye then yawning. Morning, sunshine. He laughed like nothing bad happened last night. Nothing bad happened that night. He laughed like nothing bad happened, that I had never passed out. It was weird, but a bit confusing, but frightening wasn't the feeling that came to mind. But it felt like nothing had changed. Heck, I was more surprised that he was still here after everything. I should really check you out, since I'm a doctor and all, he says, saying before pausing for a second, then started talking again. Please don't tell anyone. He looked at me a bit embarrassed, thinking, would she tell everybody? I won't, I promise. There's no need. I'm fine. I'm fine. He cuts me off before I could. Shut up! Interruptions. Ew, that's so mean. How rude, Giz. Oof. He cut me off before I could give him a reason why. Please let me. Your pulse is fucking. Get out of here, dude. Dude, stop. Oh shit, I gotta hurry. Oh no, I gotta read really fast, and I don't like reading fast. I'm fine. He cut me off before I could give him a reason why. Please let me. Your pulse is very low. I checked it twice, and it just got worse. And as he spoke, he became very worried. He wanted to know what was wrong with me. I don't know. I looked down at my shaking hands. What was I going to do now? He saw my hand shaking and grabbed it and checked my pulse again. Please, it's dangerously low and it's getting worse by the second. I look at him scared, less worried about my health, but more worried about what he was going to do or think once he finds out. I turn away, not knowing if I should say yes or if I should attempt to run to my room. But was it really worth the risk trying to run back to my room? But then I came to the conclusion that I should say yes. But why though? Was it because I wanted to be accepted, or was it because I truly loved him? I finally turned back, and when I looked down, I saw a journal in his lap. What's that? I asked, even more shakier than I was a few minutes ago. I started to keep a track of your pulse. He paused for a moment and opened the journal. See, this is the first one I wrote down when I brought you here last night. He started to read them all. Now, the idea of running to my room wasn't so bad. It wasn't a good idea, but I didn't want him to find out what happened. I'm so sorry, but I have to go. I got up and ran out the door, heading to my room as Matt started to follow me. Where are you going? He shouted. Soon after, he started to put two and two together. As I reached my room and went in, closing the door and falling to my knees, crying. He reached the door as it closed, and it closed as I closed it, and started to speak. You don't want me to find out what's wrong with you, do you? He asked. He said that as he said that he knew he was right. I couldn't help but sit there and cry more and more, wondering what was I going to what was he wondering what was I thinking? Why would he love me and want to help me? I'm nothing but a freak to everyone. The more and more I started to panic, the more the room started to spin and get fuzzy. Not long after, all I could see was him opening the door and running in in slow motion as I fell to the ground, passing out. But in reality, it was faster than it felt. All I could say was before I passed out was, I'm sorry. I felt obligated to say sorry for making him worry. But did he know? Did he know the reason why I said sorry? What? But the reason make him worry. But he didn't know. But did he know the reason why I said sorry wasn't the what? Back off. Who wasn't on my mind. He rushed in and picked me up and hugged me in tears. Please don't leave me. He picked me up and once again ran me back. Okay. And ran me back to his room and laid me back down and started to pace back and forth, trying to figure out what was wrong with me. And then grabbed my hand and checked it again. And that's all I wrote so far. And surprisingly, there's still 3 people from me reading. Do you guys actually really like me reading my story? This story I have been working on for about a year now. No, about 2 years now. This is one of my favorites. I love this story. I love it. I worked extremely hard on this story. I'm not even joking. Shut up, Giz. Okay, so we're gonna... Shut up. Anyways, so yeah, I worked very, 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 very hard on this story. Shut up, Giz. God, he won't shut up. But yeah, no, like I said, I worked very, very hard on this. And in all reality, it's not very long. It's not by pages. But if you're on Wattpad and you're on it on a phone, most of this story was originally written on a phone. I've been listening as I do my homework. I love that. I love how you're like, I'm listening while doing my homework. Okay, I honestly want, like, I got one opinion. So we have 3 people in this room. So that's 2 other people, or 3 people watching this live stream. And one of them has already given me their opinion. I want to know if you guys like it or not. Like, I've got one already that says it, that they like it, which is Squig Squidly. My squiggles. Sorry, I'm making sure there's no messed up eyes, because I saw those earlier. But yeah, no, I wrote this whole thing. Like, I fixed a lot of it, added more details to it. So, I want to actually, okay, so, Mega Geek, I want your opinion. Shut up, boys. Fuck you up. I'll fuck you up, bitch. So, Mega Geek, I want your opinion. Do you like the story? Oh my god, I never showed you what I got as I found. No, you didn't. You got 2 letters from me. That's what you got. Fuck. You got 2 letters from me. That's what you got. Yes, bitch. Fucking work it, bro. Okay, I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. So this thing's at 25%. Oh, my dearest lord. So, okay, so my phone is at, whoa, 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 whoa. My phone is at 3%, so that means I'm cutting this live stream to a short halt, and we are going to end this live stream here, and I'm going to continue writing. Also, croissant sticker, that's adorable. Yes, I want your opinion, Squigs, because you know about stories, but you do it like do sketch and stuff. Like, I want your opinion. Should I stop chapter 3 and go to chapter 4, or should I continue chapter 3 and continue talking about the little journey between Matt and her for now? We gotta do this before my phone dies, because I'm at 1%. So I need your guys' opinions now. And slightly quickly, because, yeah. I like the later. Wait, what? Oh, you like the letters? I couldn't help but send them. I wanted to give them to you. Continue the 3rd. Okay. Alright. So, thank you. Okay, no one's giving me a definite, like, I've had people, like, I've asked many people that answer, and, like, or that question, and no one's given me, like, a dead straight answer. They're like, oh, well, you should tweak this, and this, and this, and I'm like, oh, go tweak this. And everybody's like, oh, just no. I'm like, no. I'm asking for something specific. But thank you. So, for now, I'm going to be cutting. Do not stop. Keep going. Okay. Good. So I have 2 people saying continue working on chapter 3. Alright, so that's good. I need ideas for chapter 4. Like, I think I want to do something with it. And I might steal it from one of my RPs. And I might steal an idea from my RP with a little note thingy. Ooh, that actually really sounds good right now. I have an idea. I just gave myself an idea. Alright, so I shall see you all later, my little dreamers. Deuces. Bye. Also, just so you know, it's ending. No? Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. Now I can end this properly. I'll see you all later. I hope you all love it, my little dreamers, and I shall see you all later. Deuces. Bye.